Hello everyone, hello my friends, hello, thank you for joining us in our weekly live stream. Today is the new Sunday, the new news, the new actions happening on the market, and I'm smiling even if I made a huge, terrible mistake, but not in the forecast, in my decision, in my reaction, in my buying, selling things. And we're gonna discuss that. First thing first, I wanna ask you to put 500 likes before I'm gonna finish talking about Bitcoin. I'm receiving like 2-3 messages during the week that people tell me, hey, could you please just cut up the all talking bullshit and tell me where the price will be? So of course, I'm trying to be as much Italian as I could. Of course, my friend, I could do this, but could you pay me for that? I'm trying to think in front of the huge audience. I'm trying to build some kind of the weekly forecast so you and all other people will be more profitable. And when people texting me with their please do that, could you analyze that, could you do that, could you do that, could you do that, they trying to disturb my brains. And I'm not telling that that's why I'm doing some kind of mistakes in my actions. No, I'm doing mistakes because I'm human. I feel fear, I feel greed, I feel FOMO, I feel boner, I feel every emotion that you feel in your life. Whatever emotion. And especially back in the other few days, I feel huge fear. So that's something that we need to discuss. First thing first, you will find all links, all additional links on, especially on our Telegram channel, in the description. Just go there and subscribe, because our main TikTok been blocked for maybe 3 weeks in a row, and I don't think that we're gonna restore the access there. But there is the guy who said like, hey guy, I saw that you're doing crypto. He sent me even the screenshot of his portfolio. He's right now like minus $50,000, and I'm sending him, hey, so this is the last month plus $100,000. And my friend, this month, right now, my assets go lower on $60,000. So, okay, you're fixing some profit previous months, and right now you're in non-realized losses. I'm talking to myself, but everything that I'm telling here or in other social media, that's not financial advice. And I'm asking you to understand that all markets are manipulated. So before we're gonna talk about the chart, before we're gonna talk what's happening on the market right now and what's gonna happen until the next Sunday, I wanna tell you one thing. News doesn't affect anything. My friend, just think a little bit deeper. First thing first, there is the Trump. There is Iranian president, there is Israeli president, there is like a lot of people in the military, in the government, whatever. There is a lot of people. For example, if I'm gonna buy a new car or house, or I'm gonna cut my hair, who's gonna be the first one to know that? For example, my barber. For example, someone who's selling me or buying something from me. For example, my family, my friends. Before social media, before news, before anyone would really know if Justin Bieber divorced Hailey Bieber, their lawyers, their families, them will already made this decision. So exactly the same are happening with the stock market, with the wars, with the we're gonna send rockets, we're gonna send troops. First thing first, if you're gonna go in our TikTok or here in YouTube in Shorts, you will find the market crash video where I'm trying to like analyze. So the Trump says that he's taking 2 weeks pause on decision if he's gonna launch the rockets on the Iran, whatever. Then in a few days, he's making this decision. So my opinion was, hey guys, he definitely gonna launch the rockets, but my opinion was at the end of June. He launched it yesterday or day before yesterday. I'm not watching news. I don't care about that. But everyone in the White House Everyone, even the guy who was the fucking driver, was like, oh yeah, so he gonna do that so I can put my $100,000 in the short position. Everyone in his closest circle of friends already made decision. I will sell my assets, or I will open short position, or I will buy a little bit later. So from the end of May, even from the beginning of May, something like 11 or 18 of May, exactly the same Sunday, on the Rodeo Drive, I've been talking to guys about the, hey guys, we're gonna see Bitcoin $99,000. I made a repost today of one of this video. Then on the Vegas conference back into 26, 27, or maybe 28, I think 26, 27 of May, where they kick us out because I was holding the sign that Bitcoin will crash. We've been telling to people that from 26, 27, 28 until 2nd we're going up, then we're going down until 6, plus minus 1 day, and the same thing was sent it to you, to everyone here. I will show you exactly everything. I will show you, give me a second. So where is our 1st of June? Here it is. Here it is, the 1st of June. So how it looks. 1st of June, no edits. 5.8 thousand people read that message. So 20 days before it happened, we said going up, I'm sorry, going down, move down, you see? Plus minus 1 day. But even if like you're gonna skip all this plus minus 1 day, then 7/13 we expecting bouncing back. 14 end of June mid-month push, Bitcoin will reverse again and continue its drop towards the end of June. I want to ask if there's anyone who's like my hater or who disrespectfully writing anything right now. That's fine with me. Thank you for your supporting. Tomorrow you need to wake up at 6 a.m. or maybe 4 a.m. and go on your fucking hateful job to receive at the end of the month the smallest envelope or the smallest amount of money on your bank account to survive next fucking months. Then answer the question. I'm talking only to haters, If you are so fucking truly perfect person, if you are happy and grateful with everything that you have in your life, if you think that you are rich enough to have everything, you fulfill all your dreams, all your parents, wife, husband, kids, relatives, friends, neighbors' dreams are fulfilled, you achieve everything in this life, what the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck? Are you in love with me? What do you want from this live stream? If you are here and you're not supporting us with the smallest movement of your finger, and you cannot press the like, I'm gonna stop this live stream right after I'm gonna finish discussing the Bitcoin forecast on the next week. Because on the 1st of June, I sent that here. Here was the altcoin strategy, the higher volatility season. We discussed something. Then I showed, like, for example, that month was pretty good. There was a little bit more, something like 113. Then I said to people in, I'm sorry, I didn't show you that. So everything was here. And then I showed that screenshot. There is one more. I can find that right now. Like, if you need that, I will find it because I was sending the same screenshot to others. Here it is. So, like, not the huge one, yeah, not the huge one. And I said to people in the private group, hey guys, I'm fixing that position. I'm good with the, sometimes with the fixing, sometimes with the buying, sometimes with the selling dates, but I'm trying to give a little bit more information. And a few days ago, I think it was 17 or 18 of June, I was sitting back at home and I was so fucking pissed off. I was so stressed that I put $250,000 in market. I was just like I was doing the live stream for the private group and I was like, enough. I'm tired. I'm putting half of assets in the market right now. And today I woke up with minus 60,000. Everything go down on 20%. Something goes down on 15%, etc., etc. And exactly today, I told 2 followers in the private group, if you want to get access to the private group, link in description, you will get 24 hours free, no charge access. So you can get all this information. You can see how I'm making mistakes and how I'm explaining people what I'm doing. Because there is 3 things. Sometimes I'm opening trades. Mostly I'm doing investments, trying to do investments with the help of the system. There is the trader in our team with whom I'm trading and I'm copying his trade. And there is the third thing, my decision, my opinion. So I'm showing that, I'm explaining that, I'm showing how I'm solving this problem, because a lot of people thinking that we're giving some kind of signals. No, no signals. And I'm telling to myself, in the previous like 2 weeks, I've been telling to myself like, hey, just stop doing trading, relax. You are good with everything that you're doing, but stop doing tradings, because people starting to asking you a lot of questions and you trying to analyze their asset and you opening that assets and you like holding this position, etc., etc., etc. So like you're doing too many actions. For the last half year, I've been telling to people, especially to the Ukrainians, I will really appreciate if Ukrainians will put plus if I'm telling the truth. So I've been telling to them, hey guys, I want to start trading only daily and weekly time frame. That was my decision. And I've been telling, let's go to the chart and let's start. That's something that I made on the yesterday live stream. I can show it to you here. So there was the live stream yesterday. Take a look at this, 32.48, yeah? So if I'm gonna open that on 32, I was explaining people. I was trying to show something. I was showing that we are still not in the bottom. And then, in a few seconds, I draw the line. The first one, like here. And the second one, you see the zone. I'm putting like, if we're gonna break that zone, we're gonna go lower to the, if we're gonna break that line, we're gonna go lower. So that's where I put the yellow line. 1, 2, 3. So that's like, you see, I'm not trying to be as much accurate as I could. So we break that line. We didn't move fast. We didn't move fast. After that, when I was like 5:45 a.m., we come back here. So the explanation and the Котик, як сказати очікування? Expectations. What? But the expectation and explanation sometimes are different. And the worst thing in all this shit is your action. Either you're doing that or you're not doing that. Because every Monday, every new month, every new year, we've been telling to ourselves, I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna put myself on the fucking perfect diet. I'm gonna quit that job. I'm gonna start fishing every week with my friends. I'm gonna. But then, real life punch you in the face, in your wallet, in your legs, in your knees, in your like whatever fuck where. The real life giving you something more to solve, because you know the personality measured in the problem which that personality could solve. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So right now I put in front of the people the line, then I put the zone basically from the previous live streams, from the previous live streams, my friends, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe something like that. Because on the Vegas, on all other weeks, I've been telling to people that we are falling down until the end of July. And on the 4-hour time frame, we've been telling like 25th and 4th of July, 25th of June, 4th of July. But why the hell did I bought $250,000 assets 18th of June? And I told that in the private group, because I was fucking exhausted human who was like, fucking FOMO, fucking FOMO, fucking FOMO. Oh my God, oh my, And right now, I'm holding $60,000 losses, non-realized losses. So my holdings, I will show it to you. I will do the screenshot and I will put it like right now on the copy. Let's do it somewhere here. Take a look at this. So that's, I closed previous months, you see? I was in $3,000 profit for that month. And right now I'm in minus $55,000. But if we're gonna go back in the previous months and you're fixing some kind of really huge profit, right now I'm not thinking, my brain doesn't think that I'm in the 50,000 profit because I fixed 104, 110 or whatever other. No, in my brain, in my fucking portfolio wallet, I'm in minus $55,000, but that's the fucking spot position. So it means that I need to hold it. If I have opportunity, and I have opportunity, I'm gonna put way more money, maybe 25th, 4th of July, the end of July. And today, right now, we're gonna discuss everything. And I don't know what I'm gonna do because we're making stupid decisions. All our life, we are humans, etc., etc., etc. But everyone in the private group has this mark. And in the next 8 days, this mark will be here, in my opinion. And why I'm so calm about my non-realized losses? Because most of the time we're talking about the Bitcoin, and we need to think, and we all wait while the dominance will go lower. Yeah, we're gonna discuss only Bitcoin. 500 likes. Let's see how many likes I have right now. 146. Unfortunately, it sounds like impossible. So it means that I'm gonna stop this live stream and I'm gonna start exactly the same minute, the same live stream, but for the private group. That's how it's gonna be. I don't know what you're gonna do. Do repost right now. Send it to your friends, please. Could you like just register new account right now and go to that video, press like. When we're gonna stop talking about the Bitcoin, I'm gonna go back on the YouTube, and if there is not gonna be 500 likes, that's not gonna happen. But we all waiting while the dominance of the Bitcoin will go lower and we can see X5, X10, X20 on our altcoins. Because for the last 2 years, Bitcoin dominance only going higher, only going higher. And if we're gonna go back here, for example, where is the Bitcoin dominance? Take a look at this. Every live stream, I'm drawing something only on the live stream. So if we're gonna go here, maybe like 3 months ago from the March, I said like, guys, that's where the dominance should be. And today we are like fucking here. We are here. And a lot of people waiting until the dominance will go lower. So what the monthly time frame shows us? That we are going down. And that divergence, it's so fucking bad. That divergence telling me that we have a huge possibility to reach. And I know that it sounds crazy for people. I know that it sounds crazy. But the first thing first, that's gonna be 74,000, that white line. That's gonna be the first. That's gonna be the second. And the all previous will be from here till here. Let's skip everything. Who cares about past? We live in today. We waiting, we expecting the future. So if with that kind of dominance, the price will be here, I'm gonna see minus $200,000 on everything that I bought a few days ago. Today I bought few assets, the assets that I sold before that crash. I told people where I'm selling them on the previous 2 weeks, and today I bought them back, maybe on 30% lower than I sold them. So yes, we have a huge opportunity that every fucking coin on the market, especially those coins that you are holding, will give us minus 50%, minus 80%. So we're gonna see the new bottom. And it sounds really stupid from my side, yeah, to not fix the losses right now, 60,000 for example, and to buy back everything else. But I will tell you why I'm not doing that. Because I've been on this market since 2016. I've been on the currency exchange and trading market since 2013. And maybe since 10 years old or maybe 11 years old, I know that this life are really tough. When your friends dying, when your classmates dying, when your small brother dying, when your uncle dying, grandmother, grandfather, this life sucks. And you know that everything that you've been dreaming of, it's not gonna happen like immediately. It's not gonna happen just because you dream about that or you read about that or somebody say to you that, oh, you're the most beautiful person in this life. No, you need to do something to achieve something. You need to do something. You need to solve some problems, and you're gonna go through troubles in your life. So in my opinion, when I was buying for the first time assets and they've been dropping on the 50, 60, 70%, I was depressed, but not so much because I was putting like $100, $1,000, $10,000. Right now, when you're putting like $500,000, $1 million in assets, when you hold in some kind of assets back in your wallets, etc., right now your brain starts to react on all these green and red numbers differently. But I prefer not to be the stupid enough to buy on the top and to buy every fucking dip just to buy. I prefer to be not so stupid to put all my money in the one buying date. I prefer to split my budget, to split my deposit. Do not putting all my money in the trading, do not putting all my money in the investments. I prefer that way of managing my assets. So right now, if I'm holding $60,000 non-realized losses, but for the last year, I made something like 400,000. And for the previous year, I bought a lot of fucking things and still made huge profit, because you're doing profit, you withdrawing money, you buying something, you reinvesting, you trying to do something. So am I right? Am I wrong? We're gonna see in the nearest future. But we're definitely gonna see Bitcoin here. I cannot tell you if it's gonna happen right now or at the end of months, but the video called Bitcoin Wars, the picture on this video says that World War III, not today. That's my opinion. And I wanna say it out loud. In my opinion, everything that Trump did, like, you know, as I said on the previous live stream, who gonna fight the two most popular and most powerful person in the world, the smartest person in the world, Trump and Elon Musk? They're fighting on public to put people in the state of, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. The same thing, he's not gonna give people information. For example, you are playing chess, or you are playing tennis, or you playing some kind of video games. You're not gonna tell to your opponent what you're gonna do next. You're not gonna say it out loud on public, or etc., because it could affect your strategy, it could affect your winning. The person from the other side of the table could prevent it, could do something to stop you, to hold you, to kick you, to whatever. So when the Trump says, like, we're not gonna launch the rockets, we're not gonna send our troops for the next 2 weeks, and then he did that, in my opinion, he's not starting the World War III. He's not George Bush. No, he's not. He's stopping this war. Because I don't remember the year, 1992 or 1996, when the whole world made a conclusion that only 5 countries in the world could have the nuclear weapon. Let me remember: China, Russia, United States, France. Help me. India? Help me, please. The 5th one. Maybe I will remember. But who cares? There is no Israel and Iran. There never been Israel and Iran. So everyone knows that Israel and Iran has nuclear weapon. There is a lot of country in the world. Like, just remember the film with the Schwarzenegger, where he was the secret agent, and his family didn't know about that, and then his wife realized that he's secret agent, and everyone, like terrorists, been trying to buy the nuclear weapon. Like, that's not funny, because you can buy anything that you want. Pakistan? No, don't, please. Don't. Okay, guys, it's better to Google. Great Britain. Guys, why you trying to guess? What the fuck is wrong with you? Pakistan? Even if the Pakistan, India, whatever other country has that, but there is the fucking 1967. Oh, no, 1967, it's something like all these countries said that they have. Then the years when all of them, I think something like late 90s, the world made conclusion to only 5 countries could have weapon. Yeah, France, England, China, Russia, and the last one, I forgot what the fuck is that. Who cares? Like, I don't care about that. I don't care about that because I do not believe that there is going to be the war right now. I think that we're still going to have the huge pump, and let's go back to the chart. Who cares about all this geopolitical war things, like people dying, people... who cares? Who cares? That's the life, and the life are meant to be ended. We all gonna die. I wanna die happy. I wanna die with the fucking pina colada and my girlfriend boobs in my hands. Like, I don't care about everything. So let's come back to the chart. United States, yes, the 5th one is United States. Thank you. Let's take a look at the 2-weekly time frame. On the live stream for the private group, I show that the 2-weekly time frame has the fucking divergence. Let's see the weekly time frame. The divergence. So when the guy with the sign been walking around different cities and telling to people that we are falling down till the July, it sounds like he was right, yeah? But all these zones, that zone, that zone, that zone, and even lower, I cannot say that I don't care about them. No, but I can say that I prefer to be in the market. I prefer to buy low, to sell high, than to expect something, especially that they're gonna say in the news. So if you're gonna go back on the daily time frame, and we're gonna start to talk about the daily time frame. The daily time frame showing us exactly the same things, exactly the same things. I didn't move any line from the previous week. So it shows us the end of June, the end of July, and then the end of August. I do not believe that the best buying dates will be the end of August. So that's why on the signs, hey, tell Michael Saylor that Bitcoin and MSTR going down until July. Oh, you need to leave our event. Sorry, no Bitcoin down. Everything should go up, only up. To that bold guy who sent us from the, by the way, I dispute the charge. They returned my money, so fuck you, Bitcoin. And by the way, I have tickets on the Bitcoin 2026 on the different names because they are so fucking dumb that they didn't check the IDs. And we was thinking about doing the flash mob. So people will print the t-shirts, or we're gonna print the t-shirts and give it to the people, and everyone will go there in other t-shirt, and then we're gonna like undress, and everyone like, he told you. Unfortunately, they block our TikTok, but all this video in Instagram and in YouTube, you can find them. Like, fuck this bold guy. If I have opportunity to find him in the Instagram or his mobile phone, I will say him in the face, because I've been telling him in this face, but he was like, Goliath, the huge, like who saw the 20 years after the new movie, like he's one of these like crazy guys. But you need to have a huge balls to face the truth. And I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Even if I was right, even if we told you that we're gonna have one more all-time high, and we said when, then we said from where to where Bitcoin will go, who cares about that? Are you happy with that? No. Are you, maybe some of you did something or did not? I'm gonna count my money only when I'm gonna tell that, hey guys, I'm cute in the market, like everything. I'm not gonna fix losses. I never fix in losses. So if today the war will start and we're gonna see Bitcoin on $1,000, $30,000, that means that I'm fucked up. But I'm gonna stake all my assets. For example, today the one cryptocurrency exchange giving 51% yearly APR on the atom, and I have like tons of atoms. So like, just think how you're gonna walk out from some terrible things like stuck in the market. But as we said, we are on the daily time frame right now, and I'm giving you a huge opportunity to make 500 likes happen. So I'm talking, and we have the bottom here and the bottom here. So it means that everything here should be bought. Unfortunately, I didn't wait until that yellow line will be here, and I start buying before. I know, I'm telling you that. So my entry point is not perfect, but if I was selling here, I was selling here. And before that, I was selling here. And then I was buying here. And then I was buying here. Sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And right now I'm buying here. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm buying more. I don't want to see 50% drop on my portfolio, but if that's gonna happen, it means that I need to find money to buy more. And I'm telling this on public. March selling, December selling. Then every month you split in your deposit and buying, because some of assets really could outperform tomorrow. really could outperform tomorrow. For example, the one of the asset that I've been buying on public all the time, this is the compound. $39. The previous $39 was here. Hey, my Ukrainian followers said, like, everyone who watched my videos when we're telling, like, 4th of November, the 1st of November, I woke up in the middle of the night and I told to Ukrainians I'm buying compound. And that was something crazy. That was really crazy movement up. But then all the United States groups, every time when we reach $39, I've been telling to them, hey guys, I'm buying. So all these huge movements, been set on public. So, for example, some of assets performing way better, and we have a really good opportunity to see that on any asset. But we're discussing only Bitcoin. So Bitcoin showing me on the 2 weeks, on the weekly time frame, like let's say here, on the 2 weekly time frame, it shows that we need to go lower, yeah? But I'm telling you my expectation that we're gonna turn around anytime soon and we're gonna go up. Weekly time frame, in my opinion, will do something like that. So it means that somewhere here I'm gonna sell. So it means that somewhere here, or even sorry for that, or even like that, or like that. I don't know where exactly it will turn around. So on the next turning around point, I will quit the market. The daily time frame will do that moment. The 12-hour time frame will do that moment. So it shows us that probably until 25th we will see one more bottom. There is the huge opportunity to see that. But meanwhile, why the borders of that video are green? I'm expecting the one bouncing back, the one bouncing back, the one bouncing back, and the one bouncing back. So here we could open, oh, you cannot see that, how to do that, like that. Here on the 15 minutes time frame, we can open long position. And I want to tell you, right now I'm in the too many long positions. I put small amount of money. I said, like, I'm putting $100 in each position, like $100. So it means that I'm scaling them. It means that I'm getting the average price. I'm averaging the position X2, X3, whatever. So I want to catch the movement, but I'm not opening short position. I closed previous few short position. I even gave to the followers that that movement could be catched from $105,500. I will show you that right now. So take a look at this, 105,500. So this is my limit order, 18th of June, 105,500. I showed to people that here on the Bitcoin, I will open short position. But then I said, I'm canceling the order. I'm not gonna open short position. I'm not gonna open short position because I'm gonna solve my long position first, and I'm gonna take a break from the trading. So if we're gonna go back, where was that? 10:49 a.m. 10:49, 18th of June. So 18th of June, here, I said, open your, here, I said, open your short position from here. So that's how it was. 18th of June, 10:49, I said that open short position from here. Then the price did that. This is a 15 minutes time frame, so it's like the long one. Long journey, like, I mean. And I said honestly to people, I'm canceling this order. I even closed. I had the from before that, my friend, before that. Take a look at this. Perfect zone, but here it is. 16th of June, 107. The same limit order, 107, 16th of June. Where is the 16th of June? Here. So 107, 700. And then I showed to people, I closed that position somewhere here. I closed it just because, like, I want to have all money of this world, but I want to have healthy heart, healthy brain, healthy body. So I tell into people, I'm good. I'm good, believe me. And I'm trying to educate them. Like, how the hell this guy said to people that the price will be here and then you can open your short position. But most of the time, when people copying me, when people doing the same things which I'm doing, they forget about one stupid thing: risk management. They forget about that. And they forget to fix profit, they forget to scale position, they forget to put less money in the position, etc., etc., etc. So that's why it's so important. If you're trying to understand, then you will understand. If you don't understand in something, it means that you need to watch the same video twice, 3 times, 4 times until you're gonna understand. It doesn't mean that you need to ask questions, because we are not in the Yale, Harvard, or even with the Harry Potter in Hogwarts. You are not allowed to ask questions. But I know that you are curious, and the main thing in your life that you can do to help yourself is to be curious. Even if you want to get something in that life, you need to be curious. If you want to get pussy, be curious about the girl. If you want to get this car, be curious about what's in that car, so you can discuss the price. If you were curious, you will know that this car has that problem, so you could say to the dealership that we have that problem. So I'm trying to educate people, but most of the time I'm wasting my time on answering questions, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna stop doing that. I told to my friend today when I'm gonna stop doing. I'm just gonna go in the settings of the Telegram, and we'll put the do not allow anyone to text me. So nobody could text me except my contact list. And believe me or not, there is not so many people who could text me. So after I'm gonna press that button. So what's gonna happen next? In my opinion, can I delete that yellow line? We don't need that yellow line. We already here. Can I delete that white line when I'm explaining people? If you're gonna break through that white line, the price will go lower until here. Everything in the previous live stream for the private group. So we don't need that. We don't need that. What we have right now, that in my opinion, the price for the next maybe 2 days, maybe 1 day, will be somewhere here. Maybe we'll even took that liquidity here. So 103,900. Something like that. After that, by the way, until the end of live stream, I think that the price will do something like that. The white line. Why? Because we have that 15 minutes. So it means when we be it on bottom here, so it means that we can put here notification. Maybe we're gonna see that. It means that from here, somewhere from here, people could open long position. So what does the 1 hour time frame shows us? That we need to go higher, and that's why I'm putting the first yellow line here, because I don't care what you're trading, the gaps, the order blocks, whatever. We have a gap here. We close that gap, and it looks like, those of you who's trading that kind of things, that the price should do that movement. So we need to go lower. Yeah. We fill this gap, we come back the price, we need to go lower. So in my opinion, the next 15 minutes, we're gonna see the movement lower, as I show it you here, that one. But after that, when people will start opening the short position here, the price will go higher. The price will go higher probably until tomorrow, something like that. On the 4-hour time frame, we're still gonna have, for the next few days, movement down. And the first stop on that movement after we reach $99,000 will be 94. That's the first stop. Give me a second, please. I will try to find one thing. Give me a second, please. I have a conversation with my friend. We discussed a lot of things, but for example, how can I show it to you? I will do that. That's not easy. Oh, I know. Give me a second, please. I know how to do that. Pumps, here it is. For example, bro, 100 and lower, 18th of June. I will show you one more time. For example, fuck, I forgot that you are seeing this. Okay, who cares? For example, 13th of June, that's expectation. That's what's gonna happen. Like that. That's like, I'm trying to discuss with some of my friends my opinion. I'm trying to talk to the traders. I'm trying to talk to the influencers. I'm trying to do a lot of things. Sorry, my friend, I forgot to close the window. Sorry for that. But that's fine. So most of the time you're discussing something and then you're doing something opposite because you are emotionally unstable. I'm talking to myself. Believe me or not, I'm emotionally unstable right now. I told yesterday in the private group, like, hey guys, I have a really tough half of the year. The cars was crushed, the apartment was flooded, the documents were stolen, that, like everything happening, everything, too many things happening, bad, really bad things. My nephew, my small nephew, 1 year old nephew, he was stuck a few days ago in the elevator because he put his hand in the door which was opening and it sucked his hand in the elevator. Just fucking insane situation. And you're putting everything on yourself. You need to do something. You need to solve like all this problem. And it's like the part of the problems. Even the small crack on my windshield on the Bentley a few days ago, I was driving on the highway and the rock from the car, like everything affecting your decision. But we all been in the tough situation. We all been in this some kind of worse situation, even worse than right now. And only the person who can solve the problem will cross this line, will achieve something. So I'm showing people, hey guys, here's the problem, here's the solving plan, here's the results. That's it. I'm always doing this all the time. So what the 4-hour time frame show with me and what I'm gonna show to you, that we have that movement. It still didn't finish, but I'm already doing some actions. So when that line will probably do something like that, you see that right now it looks like we are here. Right now, it looks like we are here. So it means that I want to see until 25th one more movement down. So it means, yes, of course, you could open short position from 103, 101 right now. You can do that. Or you can scale your position probably on 25th. And while I've been talking that I'm gonna buy assets on 25th, and Ukrainian knew, I showed them like there is the lady who's checking the dates and helping me. Like she was like, yeah, if I were you, I will skip 16, 17, 18 just because it shows not the best dates for you. But 25th, definitely you can buy. So maybe I'm gonna put 100,000 or $10,000 on 25th, just because. Why not? From 25th, in my opinion, we will have that movement until 29. So something good, something like nice. Oh my God, really? Something good could happen. Why? And that's only something that I will call I'm trying to calm myself down. Because in my opinion, until 28, we can do something like that. And then we are dropping. So until 28, we could see something like that. And then we are dropping. Once again, until the beginning of July. And from the beginning of July, that's the best opportunity, in my opinion, my friends. I know that I'm telling this every month, and I know that there is a lot of people, especially in the comments in social media. You said that we are going to 72 and we dropped only to 74, you fucking fool. Take a look at this guy. I'm still waiting when someone will send me like, hey, I want to measure our penises. I need to fucking know what size you have. And the answer will be, we can do that with the help of your mother mouse. We can do that with the help of your daughter, with the help of your wife mouse, or this guy will be the first one who might like the prison thing. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm really waiting when someone will come to me and said like, we need to solve this problem because I'm better than you. I'm good with that. You are the best person in the world, but in your world, in real world, in optimistic real world, there is the challenges, there is achievements, there is something which we calling like social achievements. And even if you achieve something, then it's great. In some fields, someone better, in some fields, somewhere not the best, or like worst, losers, like whatever. So I really think that someone will do that and will tell me that, hey, I want to, like, we need to know who are the best, but there is never be the best until it's the championship, until it's the, like, you receiving the paper which said, like, you are the best trader, you are the best investor, you are the best in the field, you are. But I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to challenge anyone. So that's why I'm joking about everything, like, because I care about what I said here because it's helped me to build my strategy in my head. But then I'm starting to doing something, either it's mistakes or I'm doing something great. But that's how the life goes. That's why I need to find something like the AI robot bot system, which gonna skip all the human mistakes, which gonna skip all the human how to say that, doubts. Yeah. Right now, for me, it's impossible. So right now I'm trying to be better. And that's the main reason why I'm doing everything here. So the 4-hour time frame showed me that we could have the movement up here, or that movement will start from here. So in my expectation, and I'm telling you when it's gonna be, only when the daily time frame will be at the bottom, and when the 4-hour, here it is, like here, 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 and here. After that, that's gonna be definitely bullish signal. That's gonna be definitely bullish signal. If we're gonna have, for example, last few days, there was the green marks on the different time frames. I'm gonna show you that right now. For example, here. So let's count them. You see that divergence here? It's gonna start reacting only when we break through the middle. You see divergence here? It's gonna start. Oh, I will show you. Take a look at this. The previous one. The previous one. Here it is. This is the middle. This is the movement. The previous one, we didn't change the color, so we need to change the color. Exactly the same here. The previous one, the middle, here, the movement. Let's take a look, for example, 7 hours. The previous one, the middle, the movement. The 8 hours. The previous one, the middle, impulse. The 10 hours, who cares about 10 hours? So what do we have right now? We have a lot of bullish divergence on the chart, and it means that if there is no, and there is not gonna be the bearish divergence, the red divergence, all of them will accumulate the power and will start working right after we're gonna break the middle. The same as happening here, here, and here. We have the impulse, but the worst thing will happen when we're gonna break the middle. So if we're gonna go back here, we will see that the Bitcoin showing me, for example, 12 hours, that here we have a really bullish sign. Yeah, we have a really bullish signal because our prediction model shows us that from the beginning of July till the middle, till the end, till the whatever, this is the 12-hour time frame. This is not daily or 4-hour, but still the beginning of July, the daily time frame showing us that, you see here, the end of June, then we have 2 weeks. So it means that that movement up could be there. But definitely, until the end of the year, we will see one more pump. That's why the video says Bitcoin wars, not the United States wars. That's, some people gonna die. Some of them will lose their houses, apartment, cars, lives, dogs, business. Believe me or not, I've been living in this world for 35 years. And I saw or heard something terrible. We all been watching movies. We live in the movie, my friend. We live in the fucking scripted movie. That's fine. We all crying when somebody dying on the movie, and we are all crying when somebody dying in their lives. But we care about our parents, we care about our children, we care about our family. If there's gonna be on the one scale 10 different people and your daughter, you're gonna choose your daughter. And that's fair enough. Because if you're gonna be in the jury, in the court, and you need to make decision about this particular one person, you will have time. you will have opinions, you will have facts, you will have something that's showing either it person right or wrong, and it means that you making decision to save or to put in jail or on the electric table, electric chair, this person. So you thinking, you discussing, you trying to understand. And the same thing, if you have a chance to put one person on the scales, which are your blood, and 10 different other person, exactly the same age, grandmother, grandmothers, kid, kids, dog, dogs. The only way when you choose to, should I get and save 10 people or one person that I love, the only way if it's gonna happen, if you're gonna know whole history of these peoples, if you knew that they did something great, that it, like for example, The Last of Us, yeah, the game or TV series, Joel choose to save this potato face girl, I forgot her name, Bella Ramsey, but she's playing Ellie, I don't remember. He chose to save her, not to save everyone else, because he lost his daughter. In the worst scenario, someone took her life. So there is something that affects your decision. But I'm telling you, if I need to choose the whole city, the whole nation, the whole culture, or my girlfriend, I'm gonna choose my girlfriend. That's how my world works. I don't need all these reposts. I don't need all these candles in the portfolio, in the profiles. I don't need, oh my God, he was. That's gonna happen one way or another in my life. Today, tomorrow, in 10 years, or in 100 years after the, I'm gonna put my brains in some kind of Tesla robot or whatever. I wanna live this life. I want that all people who surround me live their lives. But we're making some decisions which are put us on the scale. So that means that if I had a chance to do whatever I can do to prevent myself from the losses, I want to be honest and I want to say to people, hey guys, this system shows me that. So if I'm gonna put the news and the agenda of the world geopolitical things, we're gonna see when something gonna happen. And they're gonna say in the news that that happened because of that. No, in my opinion, everything happening because it's scripted. When you're watching the film second time in a row, you're trying to say to the main character, don't go there, don't go there. Oh, like it's fucking game. Like you can change the novel, like you can change the script, like you can change the movie. No, you can write the new movie. You can do something new. You can do the same thing in your life, not to do the same mistake. But it's not fucking easy not to do mistakes. I know that you know that. But I'm always telling the same thing because people expecting something extraordinary. People are hateful. People are meaningful. And I'm good with that because I'm not wearing the pink glasses. I'm not wearing the blue glasses. I'm like, okay, that's life. Okay. And I'm trying to like show to myself that something terrible could happen with me, with other people. But I'm not trying to be hero. I'm not trying to be hero, and neither somewhere of you should try to be that one. If you want, fair enough. So the daily time frame, let's check the likes. I think that we're not gonna talk too much today. 2:45. 245. Not good. Not good, my friends. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay, let's put the lines one more time. That line was here from the previous week. Can I delete that? Because the movement starts from the something like when we said, like until second we're going up, then we're going down, we're going up again. Go read the message from the first off. It starts a little bit earlier. 24th, 25th, 26th. When exactly? When you're gonna see that? When exactly? When you're gonna see that? 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 Unfortunately, you cannot see that because you don't have access to the algorithm. So when that thing will do that movement, definitely buy. Buy more. Scale your positions. Open more positions. We're going up until 28, 29, 30. As I said in the videos, and as I'm gonna say today on the Rodeo Drive, that we're gonna go up until 29. But if I'm not gonna see the huge movement up until 29, so it means I will try to explain you, for example, here. For example, oh, no. For example, we have that moment right now, yeah? That moment. And we have forecast which shows us that until 25th we need to go lower, then until 29:30 we need to go higher. Then we're going down again until 1st, yeah? Something like that. But if from 25th till 30 we're gonna do that moment, so it means that we're gonna stuck in the flat, the movement down will be bigger. So I'm still trying to hold and stick to the plan that the beginning of July will be, oh my God, something really terrible. I don't know what. Maybe the Iran will send the rocket on the NATO military base. Maybe there is, you know, as I said, there is not gonna be the World War III right now. Maybe that's gonna happen at the end of the year. That's gonna be the huge black swan on the market. That's what put everything down, because right now a lot of really rich people need to have opportunity to cue the market. Right now they are trying to disturb you. They're trying to like put everyone in a state of fear, because not like I'm the guy who's buying, yeah? All this week I'm buying. We're going lower, I'm buying. We're going lower, I'm buying. I'm putting all my money in the market. And too many people gonna put their money when everything will go up. Yeah, right now! Come on! Yeah! Ooh, America! Ooh! Ooh! Why not do the same right now? So in my opinion, a lot of people, and as we said on the 15 minutes time frame, my friends, if we're gonna go back on the 15 minutes time frame, where is that? Here, we're going lower. We're going lower. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Look on the daily time frame. That's where we should look. Be the guy who doing long-term or short-term trades. So where is our drawing? If from 25th till 30 of June, there's gonna be a flat. Oh, I didn't show it to you. Like, I need assistant. I need the fucking assistant, because you see right now I'm not doing the live stream on the TikTok. I'm just using both of cameras to be from the few different angles. So if there's gonna be a flat from 25th till 30, the drop will be lower. So we could see the price until 25th on $94,000 per Bitcoin. And if the price wouldn't come back to 105 until 30 of June, and we'll stuck somewhere from 98 to 103,000, we could see price on 74 until beginning of July. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, and please do not disturb me with all the questions, because when people are disturbing me, I'm trying to overthink. I need to stick to the things that I'm telling on the Sunday. That's it. The thing that I'm telling on the media, the thing that I'm telling on the social media, the thing that I'm telling on the live stream, that's the main scenario. And do not disturb me with all your thoughts. Hey, you heard about that? So what's your opinion about the Ripple? My opinion about the Ripple, that 500 likes should be there. I'm gonna start the same live stream right now for the private group, and we're gonna discuss altcoins. You have a chance. Go visit link in bio, subscribe on the private group, but don't forget to unsubscribe in 24 hours. You're gonna have the opportunity to watch this video. That's gonna be fair enough for right now, for today, from my side. It's gonna be 24 hours free of charge. I'm telling you thank you. I'm telling you thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting us. There is the guy who said that he will restore our TikTok because he's doing crypto, and he said like, guys, I want to stay with you. And we made a promise that we will give 1 month of the algorithm access to the person who will restore our access to the TikTok. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm just trying to guess. I'm just trying to be positive. I really believe that from the beginning of July till the middle of July, the price of the whole crypto market will go up. Unfortunately, we cannot discuss right now the USDT, the volatility. I'm telling you, thank you for these likes. If I'm gonna see that until tomorrow, people who are gonna watch this live stream will put 500 likes, I'm gonna just publish the altcoins live stream, which I'm gonna do for the public group right now. I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be clear. I'm trying to be straight enough in the meaning of that and that. I'm trying to be profitable. Yes, like you remember, I want to buy myself the 911 1991 convertible, and I said like, I'm gonna put that money here, I'm gonna do that. I put that money like 2 days ago in the DOT. I bought only DOT for a lot of thousands of dollars. And if the DOT will give me chance to fix profit, I'm gonna get myself this Porsche 911. If not, I'm good without that Porsche 911. I'm good without that. I'm trying to be profitable, and in my opinion, until September, October, November, I'm gonna be in profit, in the huge profit. I'm expecting X2, X3 from the bottom. Maybe some assets will give us X5, but not until 2027, 2020. Some of assets, like we're gonna discuss right now, that right now there is gonna be the maybe 1 hour live stream, but we're gonna go through the highest time frames. So we're gonna see why I'm buying altcoins right now, why I'm doing that. I'm gonna show what I'm holding, when I'm gonna sell and when I'm gonna buy more, because in November I showed that I'm putting my money in the market. In December I said I'm selling. Then January, February, March, April I was buying. In May I sold half of what I bought. Right now I'm in non-realized losses. And the $60,000, this is the whole, everything that I bought January, February, March, April. That's everything. Because those $250,000 right now, something like minus $30,000. Because that's how it works. Some assets fall on 20%, some assets fall on 3%, some assets fall on 10%. And I don't know what's gonna happen next, but right now 15 minutes really working really good. And I wish you all the best. I need to get vacation, but I know that maybe probably until November there is not going to be opportunity for me to take vacation. So maybe the next week or the week after next, we're going to move the live stream not from Sunday, maybe, because maybe we're going to go in the small trip. 12th of July, there's going to be my birthday. So maybe we will create the donation wallet for someone who want to donate, and we will give and send this money to the kids in Ukraine, because they deserve something. They deserve the chance. You know, I really believe that everyone has the same opportunity to achieve in their lives something, but kids, before they turn 18, not everyone will read, not everyone will spend the time in the gym, not everyone will spend the time out from the alcohol, cigarettes, etc., etc., etc. So not everyone has the same chance. We all have the same amount of time in our life, but not everyone has the same amount even of legs. Sorry for the black humor, but there is a kid who was born with some kind of disease, some kind of like problems. And I think that it's going to be fair enough to help someone. But for the last 10 years, I know that most of the time people not donating. And it's good. I'm telling you, that's good. Because I'm telling to people sometimes like, hey, think about yourself. Think about your mother. Think about your father. Think about your kids. Think about yourself. Yourself, that's the middle, that's the center of the universe. If there is no you, there is no universe. So maybe I'm not even gonna create this wallet. I was a kid and nobody helps me in this life. Right now, the same thing, nobody helping me. I'm trying to give some information to people, but I can't do everything because I'm putting myself in the state of nervous situation. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. I'm not telling you that I'm leaving or whatever. I'm here. I'm here while I can be here. But some things, especially, I'm the honest person. I'm the man of the world. If I said that I'm gonna stop the live stream if we're not gonna reach 500 likes, then there is not going to be half measures. There's not going to be half measures. Sorry guys. So see you in the private group. Right now I'm going to immediately I'm going to start the new live stream. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm going to jerk off and come back to you. I'm going to drink water. I'm gonna. Thanks to everyone. Take care.